Welcome to Sideline Sports. We may not play sports.
But we know sports.
My name is Jake,
My name is Landon.
and now let's get into today's episode. Start off the episode, we're going to be going over the Red Sox firing of Alex Cora and the continuing NBA playoffs. So let's get into it with the Red Sox firing of Alex Cora. Now, this came completely out of nowhere, shocked the entire sports world. Red Sox fired a guy who is seen as one of the better managers in the MLB. Jake, can you give us some insight on why you think this may have happened and what it means for the Red Sox moving forward?
I mean, the fact is, he got fired for a reason. Even though he is seen as one of the top minds, it's still the fact that you start off the season 9-17, and even before they fired him, they lost 6 of their last 7. And the only one that they won, they did score 17, but still. It's
Yeah.
just, if you keep losing, eventually you're going to get fired. 9-17 is a horrible start to the season, and this is too good of a roster to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're 4-6 in their last 10 since the firing. So they're the immediate improvement after firing him, I think, is a little bit telling. But who knows? The fact that they won against the Orioles 17-1 in that game before the firing, that may have been a show that they were on the right track. I think maybe they should have given him more time to go through the season. Because the fact is, it's a good roster. It's an above average pitching staff, but it's not a playoff team. The Red Sox aren't a playoff team this year. Roman Anthony hasn't been living up to the hype yet. Christian Campbell, I don't even know what he's doing in the league right now. They might have sent him back down after giving him that huge contract, and then it's been a lackluster year for the Red Sox and Red Sox fans. It's just you need to change, and I think that firing Alex Cora was the right move, but I think you probably should have waited a little bit longer, at least let him get to the All-Star break, maybe. But yeah, I mean, what are they? They're last. Are they last in the AL? Are they in the East? Last in the East.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're sitting last in the East. They're 2 games back from fourth, 10 games back from first place, and we're this early on in the season. We're only 35 games in, and you're 10 games back from first place already. That can't happen. I mean, run differential hasn't been bad. They're only negative 19 in run differential, but you gotta put runs on the board, and they're not doing it. They're not batting well by any means. So, yes, something going on there, Jake?
Yeah, don't
Talking about
worry about that.
talking about the TV or somebody talking back there.
Uh, there's I'm just watching my niece right now, so
No, we can hear the TV though.
can you hear it?
We could for a second. It's good now. We're good now. Had some technical difficulties, but we're all good.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, you fired him. They took down the entire staff too. I think that's really the shocking part. You fired the entire staff. It wasn't just Cora. You took his entire staff. That's absolutely killer for a season. You're basically saying we know we're not going to win, so we're going to try to start a new era. I think that should have been done in the offseason. I don't think it's necessary to do that 30 games in. You know, it's unnecessary, and I think firing him was the right move. I think the timing was awful, but not that it mattered. Yankees are going to win win that.
I mean, you got Aaron Judge. What are they gonna do against that man?
It's going to be Yankees, Tampa Bay, and Toronto are going to be the 3 teams competing for that. Nobody else is going to be up there. But Toronto's even playing terrible right now. They're at 500. They're below 500. So, I mean, Baltimore and Boston neither of them were going to compete. So it's not a move that really affects much. Put a great manager out there on the market, though. Somebody's going to scoop him up. It's going to be good for them. But you have any more on that situation? Any more insight for us?
No, not really. I agree on your points. I do think it's a bit early to tell them, yeah, we're done with you. But it was going to happen no matter what, but it just seems early to do it now.
Yeah.
But then again, it if you know that this is going to be a year where you're not going to compete for anything, maybe it's good to set up this new culture and get it set up before going into the off season, get some practice in with the new coaching staff. I don't know. There's some good, there's some bad, but no matter what, whether they kept the staff or they got rid of the staff, this was going to be a year that they weren't going to truly compete for anything.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't really done anything under him, to be honest. Since the World Series year, I don't know if they've even made the playoffs. And that was 7 years, 8 years ago at this point. They've maybe made the playoff once or twice. And I mean, you just can't have that as the Boston Red Sox, one of the most historic, storied franchises in all of professional sports worldwide. I mean, they're globally known. You can't you can't not make the playoffs in 8 years or however long it's been. You got to be competing every year, year in year out, like the Yankees, like Dodgers, like the even the Padres and the Cubs in recent years, or the Braves. You've got to be competing every year like those other historic franchises. But enough of that. Let's move on to the continuing NBA playoffs. We are one game away, 2 games away. No, it's one game now. One game away from round one of the NBA playoffs being over. We've got Cavs Raptors going on right now. Game just started. Magic got defeated by the Pistons earlier
Yeah.
today in game 7. So they had a 3-1 lead, didn't they?
I th- yeah, I
I
think they
believe, yeah.
did. They had a
So they
3-1
blew a
lead going
3-1 lead.
into.
So Magic blew a 3-1 lead. Again, that's the 8 seed Magic against the 1 seed Pistons. Magic blew a 3-1 lead. Celtics blew a 3-1 lead. That was a complete collapse the second Embiid stepped onto the floor. I was wrong. I got to say I was wrong. At the beginning of the series, I said I don't think it matters if Embiid plays. I think the Celtics win. It mattered. It mattered. He looks good. He looks really good. He averaged almost 30 this series. He looks really good right now. And they can give it, I think that they can really give it to the Knicks too. But Celtics blew a 3-1 lead. So I guess we can talk about this ongoing game that we've got right now with the Cavs Raptors before anything else. Um, that game just started. Obviously, at the time we're uploading this, we're already a game or two into round 2 of the playoffs. So you guys already know the outcome, but we do not yet. Cavs Raptors tonight. What do you think? Who do you got?
Honestly, the better team is the Cavs, but right now they just haven't been playing to their standard. They have just been kind of disappointing in the playoffs. And honestly, I feel like it continues with this game, even though I know you are a Cavs fan. I just feel like the Raptors are just outplaying them this series, which is weird to say, but I think Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram, I think they're going to do just enough to make it out of this series.
Well, Brandon Ingram is out for the game,
Oh,
so he's not going to be doing enough. He is not playing.
I didn't know that.
It is currently 8-5 in the first quarter. Evan Mobley has 3. Harden has 2. It's 11-5 now. Jacoby Walter just hit a 3 for the Raptors. Um, Raptors are up. So I think it's been extremely disappointing. for Mitchell and Harden. Harden scoring the ball has been fine. He's just been lazy handling it and passing it. I think at one point in the series, I think we were 4 games in maybe, he had more turnovers than field goals made. It's completely unacceptable as the starting point guard of a franchise like the Cavaliers, where we are expected, with Donovan Mitchell, we're expected to compete for our finals every single year, and we're just not. Um, the rotations and scheme by Kenny Atkinson lately have been god awful, and I think it's a fireable offense if we lose this series. But I think you got to see more from Donovan Mitchell tonight. I think we're going to. I think we're going to see more from Donovan Mitchell. I hope we're going to. We have to, or else it's over. I mean, he's 0 for 2 right now. I think you need to see a Donovan Mitchell 35-point game to feel good about this. But I do think you see a Cavs win tonight. The home team has won every single game so far. Toronto won 3 in Toronto. Cleveland won 3
for
in
the
Toronto.
series, I thought you were saying for like game sevens.
No. For the series, the home team has won every game. I think that tracks, and I think that keeps up tonight. And I think that the Cavs take home game number 3 or game number 7, and we move on to the second round to see the Pistons. And I think we do step it up against the Pistons, but I think Donovan Mitchell's going to have his best game in the series tonight. I really do. I think Harden's going to turn it on tonight. He hasn't been bad, like I said. It's just been the laziness and the turnovers. Evan Mobley's been great the entire series. I don't think we need any more from him. And then other guys just got to keep playing how they're playing. Sam Merrill's been great. He's been a sniper for us off the bench. Max Strus has been great, doing what he needs to do. Jalen Tyson needs to keep his mouth shut and play basketball the way he does. He keeps trying to get in people's faces, and it's just a team full of dogs like the Raptors that just makes them hungrier. You're not quieting dogs by yelling at them. That's not how it works. You just make them bark louder. So you got to stay quiet and you got to calm them down and play your game to calm them down. So Allen's been great. Mobley's been great. Harden's been great scoring the ball. He's got to be better handling the ball. If we limit the turnovers, we win this series. If we limit the turnovers, we would have won this series in 4. Straight up, we would have won this series in 4. The turnovers are what has lost us the series so far. See what happens tonight, but limit the turnovers, you win the game. Simple as that, and I'll leave it at that. So, who do you think wins this Celtics-Knicks series round number 2?
You mean Sixers, Knicks?
Sixers-Knicks, wow.
Even though VJ Edgecombe, Joel Embiid, they have been playing amazing basketball right now, I still feel like Cat will pair up against Embiid pretty good here and try and like limit what he can do. I honestly think that the Knicks still should win this series, but I do see it going to like six games. I could see that happening.
Maybe 7.
Maybe 7.
So like what, like 6 or 6? What would you say?
6 or 7, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree to an extent. I think that game 1, I think the Sixers come out and dominate. I think that the Sixers maybe take. I think you're probably tied 2-2. They split the first 4 games. Sixers win 1 in New York. Knicks win 1 in Philly. But then I think that the Knicks win the next 2. I think Brunson is hot right now. I think he's tearing it up. But I'm not going to count out the Sixers. The only thing that worries me is Embiid was limping the last 3 minutes of that Celtics game because Jaylen Brown gave a little forearm to Tyrese Maxey and threw him into Embiid's knee. And Embiid's got that degrading knee. It's terrible. And he was limping the entire rest of the game. So that worries me. But if he's healthy, I could see this being a 6-7 game series, even going in the Sixers' favor. But in the end, I do think it'll be the Knicks that win it. Other side, Pistons Raptors or Pistons Cavs. You can give me your pick for both, no matter who wins. So if you think the Pistons Raptors, if the Raptors win, and Pistons Cavs if the Cavs win.
Honestly, to me, I really don't think it matters whoever wins this series because I truly feel like even though the Pistons they did struggle against the Magic, I feel like they have one series down. They're going to be coming hot, and I think whoever wins this will lose to the Pistons. Now, I will say this. If it's the Raptors, I think it's done in 4 or 5 games, but I think with the Cavs, it'll at least go to 6 or 7 games.
I'm gonna have to completely disagree with you. I think that I agree with you on the Raptors. I think that if the Raptors go on, I think it's a pretty quick series. I don't think they can handle Jalen Duren down low, and I don't think there's anybody. I mean, Cade Cunningham's been dominating the entire series. It hasn't been a problem with him. So I do think that that's a 4 or 5 game series at the most if it's the Raptors. If it's the Cavs, I do think the Cavs take it in 6. Um, Cavs absolutely have the Pistons number. We have JV Bickerstaff's number. I mean, we fired him for a reason. It's because he can't win playoff series. He's never been past the second round as a coach in his career. Obviously, Kenny Atkinson hasn't either as a head coach, but he did win a championship as the head assistant for the Warriors. So I do think that that experience comes in here, and I do think that we can beat the Pistons because what beats one Cade Cunningham is two James Harden and Donovan Mitchell's. And what beats one Jalen Duren down low is two Evan Mobley and Jared Allen's down low. So I think that we match them perfectly. Harden matching Cunningham perfectly. Mitchell overpowering whoever they've got at the 2. I believe that it would probably be playing Asar Thompson at the 2 there. And then I don't know who they've been playing at the 3 lately. Maybe Tobias Harris, I'm assuming. And then the 4 and 5. I mean, they might have us at the 4 with Harris over Struess, but then 4 and 5, I think Allen matches Durham pretty well, and Mobley dominates whoever they've got at the 4. So I do think I think we win that series. If it's us, if it's the Raptors, I think it goes out in 4 or 5 with the Pistons probably at that point going on to the finals because I don't think that the Knicks or Sixers beat them. Sixers could. I don't see the Knicks doing it, but yeah. So let's head over to the Western Conference where you've got the Spurs and the Timberwolves. Keep in mind, Anthony Edwards is expected to miss another week or 2.
I mean, honestly, kudos to them making it past the Nuggets. I just think that right now the Spurs are a different beast, man. You got Victor Wembanyama. I mean, you got Stephon Castle also. I just feel like Spurs they'll dominate here, especially with uh Anthony Edwards being out. I have this going to maybe 4 or 5 games. I just feel like they can clean up this series before he's even healthy enough to play.
Yeah, there's no stopping Wembanyama, and I think that the Spurs are probably the favorite, should be the favorite to win the finals right now. Wembanyama is a different beast. I mean, going up against Rudy Gobert is going to be a great series. That's his like kind of like mentor, like an older brother figure, I guess, because they're both French big men, French, and they're the top 2 defensive players in the league. So I think that that's going to be a great series to watch between those two. Outside of watching those two, there's not going to be much to see. Jaden McDaniels is not going to lead a team to the Western Conference Finals, not against the Spurs at least. So unless Ant finds a way to get back onto the court, I'm going to take the Spurs in 5 probably, and the Spurs probably go on to the finals after that. But our final series, Lakers Thunder. I'm gonna guess. Um, I'll take the lead on that one. I would say that the Lakers are probably. I'm gonna give the Lakers the advantage in this series for the simple reasoning of out of our last 6 NBA champions, our last 5 NBA champions at least, not one of them. I mean, let's think back. Toronto Raptors, 2019 Finals champions, NBA champions. Next year, they didn't get past the second round. Okay? We go to 2020 Lakers, Finals NBA champions. Didn't get past the second round next year. Year after that, Milwaukee Bucks lost in the second round the next year. Year after that, I believe we have the year after that, we have, I may be mixed up here. May have been 22 was the Warriors.
Was that the Warriors?
22 was the Warriors. So it went Bucks, Warriors.
No. Warriors, Celtics, and then it was Nuggets, or was it Warriors, Nuggets, Celtics?
I think it was Warriors, Nuggets, Celtics, Thunder.
Yeah, Warriors, Nuggets, Celtics, then Thunder.
Warriors next year, I believe, got bounced second round. And then Nuggets the next year, bounced second round. Celtics the next year, bounced second round. And then you have the Thunder, who are now playing LeBron James with plot armor and a healthy Austin Reeves. LeBron is going to do what LeBron does. Austin Reeves is back. He looked really good in Game 6. We have no word on Luka, though. They're saying another 2 weeks, possibly. But regardless of that, I think that LeBron can take them far enough where it doesn't matter, and Luka can come back, and they can win that series. I think that you have the Lakers going on to the Western Conference Finals. Sue me. What do you think?
Even though that would be amazing, I would love to see the Thunder knocked out round 2. Honestly, right now I just hate the type of black basketball that they play. It's not fun to watch, man. It is not fun to watch Shea get 30 free throws in a game. It's not fun to watch, but the fact is they still win. So even though I think LeBron with Austin Reeves will make this a great series, at the end of the day, I still have the Thunder winning this one.
I mean, I could see. Yeah. I could see it going either way, to be honest, but something in my heart tells me that LeBron is going to pull us out one last time and then retire in year 23. But I don't think he's doing it unless he's holding that Naismith Finals trophy. Not Naismith, Larry O'Brien. Unless he's holding that Larry O'Brien trophy up, I don't think he's retiring this year. But we'll see what happens. I think that's all we've got for today. Do you have any comments or remarks that you would like to give to the people, Jake?
No, I think we pretty much said everything that is to be said until we see more games happen.
Yeah, I guess it's time to turn on the Cavs game, see what happens there, and then we will see you guys next week with episode number 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate all the support. Check us out on TikTok and Instagram. We're going to be posting more consistently on there. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.